Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. Boys, I have a new video for you guys, and what I'm going to be showing you all today is basically we're going to talk blues and blues team of the year cards, because I know these are some higher end cards and maybe not all the people who are watching this video really understand all this, or it might not be relevant to you, but I do have a lot of subscribers, people that I just talked to that are asking me about blues and what to do. And you can see, looking at some of the prices here, Ronaldo was 4.3 on Saturday, and right now he's 4.8 on Xbox at least. Basically, a lot of people, I think, panic bought the blues. Everybody was waiting for this perfect time to buy, and I think a lot of people just waited till the last day, and then a lot of people panic bought the blues. Guys, I would not recommend going and buying blues right now. As you can see, all these blue cards are all up in price. KDB was 1.6 on Saturday. Conte was 1.6 on Saturday. Modric was 1.1. Messi was 3.2. Kane was actually like 1. Kane's actually like the same price, but Marcelo was 850. Ramos was 1.2. De Gea was 800 almost. Bonucci was 620, and Alves was lower as well. So, guys, I would not panic buy the blues. You never want to do a panic buying kind of thing. But what I would go ahead and tell you guys is that I'm going to do some more videos on it, but I don't want to really start it yet. But I'm going to tell you that there is an event coming up in a few weeks, and that is Lunar New Year. And if you don't know what Lunar New Year is yet, what I do want to do with you guys is show you guys FIFA 17 Lunar New Year, because what it's going to do to you guys is you're going to be able to see really what it does. And FIFA U Team always does great analysis on their website talking about Lunar New Year, and I'm just going to do this very, very briefly. But basically what they do is look at this. So basically you can get, there's going to be lightning rounds of 100k packs that go to 50k coins, right? So you can't get half off on the FIFA points, but you can get half off on the coins, and they do lightning rounds, right? Because then lightning rounds make it seem, oh, well, it's lightning rounds, I got to participate. What that has to do with this is that people will sell their team of the years, people will sell whatever, and people will get broke, right? So there's going to be there's going to be less buyers in the market of team of the year, as people will go spend, the millionaires will go spend coins on those packs for some stupid reason because they're half off, thinking they can profit on them when the pack weight is lower and all that. So guys, basically I'm telling you all this because what we're going to do now is we're going to all go together and look at FIFA 17 team of the weeks, which then we're going to go to the bottom and we're going to look at FIFA 17 team of the year, so I can show you guys what actually happens to these cards during Lunar New Year, because it's going to not be the same time limit, it's not going to be the same, but it will be around the same. So Lunar New Year started actually a little bit earlier last year. It went from the 27th to the 30th of January last year. But this year I believe it's going to be, I think, in the first few days of February. I'm not positive on that yet. But I believe it's in the first few daes of February. And what I'm going to show you is I want to show you guys, let's look at a player like, I'm trying to figure out, who should we look at, guys? Let's look at Marcelo. And Marcelo is a guy where you're going to look for that date, which is the end of January. And I think it's interesting to notice. That they actually go a little bit lower after Lunar New Year. And basically what I'm telling you guys is the people who haven't gotten their blues yet, this is what I would tell you. I think Lunar New Year is going to have an effect on the price of the blue. I think it's going to bring it down a little, but I do think that you shouldn't panic. I think this is what's going to happen. I think a lot of people might actually panic buy blues, thinking it's the time to buy during Lunar New Year. I would just wait it out, guys, with the blues. We have 5 months left. If you wait 3 weeks and they don't do anything and they're not really that down, then maybe just go in for it, because we're going to have, a qualifying month and there's going to be hype going around the blues for the rest of the game. But what you need to understand right now is that the blues right now have a certain, they just have a certain swagger to them, right? It's something that everybody actually wants. People want a blue. It's hot stuff right now. It's in. So that's gonna die down in the next coming. It's not gonna die down, but it's gonna get a little bit lower, and that's gonna affect their price, right? Obviously, it's a qualifying month coming up, but I think there's a window where these guys could be cheap in that first week of February, between that February 4th to like February 10th period. I think there's gonna be a window where you guys can all get in and go get your blues. And I think it's totally doable that you could pick those up then. I know these guys have risen a little bit in the last few days, and I know that worries some people, right? Because you're seeing cards going up and you're saying, okay, I don't know what to do. These cards are all going up in value. Like, how am I going to make money? Oh my God, I'm panicking. Just don't panic buy. There's no reason to. Basically, guys, just wait it out, see what happens, right? They're going to go up this week with rewards, all that, people buying stuff back. Yes, this is a buyer's market this week. But the following week, it may start to be a seller's market. People just might start panicking. This market this year is so unstable, guys. It's almost impossible to know what's going to go up when and what's going to go down when. So, guys, I would hold on for a second. What I want to do right now is I want to switch over to console right now and just get a live look at some of these blues. All right, guys, so look, let's just do this, right? So we're going to go into the market, and I'm just going to talk about some things because, guys, I want to share my thoughts on some of these blues with you. Now, I think KDB is an interesting blue, right? There's going to be weak foot and skill move upgrades coming into play around... I think it's the 3rd week of February. I think it's like the 17th, 18th, and 19th to 20th. That's when they put in weak foot and skill move upgrades into this game. Like, it happens. It's going to happen. KDB will most likely get a 5-star weak foot, and that's going to impact his price. But do I think it will impact his price when it happens? I'm not sure. I think a lot of people might buy it up this team of the year being like, oh my god, I'm going to get him, and then he's going to magically turn to, 5-star weak foot, but then they actually wanted to make money off him, and I think everybody might come on top of each other and try to sell at the same time. You can see that already, guys. Upgrades are a month away, and I'm seeing cards like Fernandinho, who's supposed to get an upgrade. He shot up 40K today alone. I'll tell you right now, guys, in this year's market, that's not going to stay stable. All right, there's going to be people who are going to not be okay with holding a card for more than a week. We've seen a team of the week, 10, all these team of the weeks where people just panic, man, and I'm telling you, it's not going to be the case where that's not going to, in my opinion, guys, I don't think people have the actual patience this year to hold cards for more than a week. So I don't think you guys within upgrades have missed the boat, and that's why I just wanted to talk about that because KDB is in the running for a weak foot upgrade. Now, Kante's an interesting card, guys, because a lot of people want this card, obviously. And yeah, it's a very good card. Now, I think the deal with Kante, I can't believe people are playing on my cam. I think the deal with Kante, guys, is this card's going to be $2 million. I can't see it not being a $2 million card, so it's at 1.8. Could you buy it now? Yeah, you could buy it now. I think this is still a card that hasn't gone up a ton, and you could buy. I think it's a $2 million coin value card. Now, Kane, I don't know. I think Kane's going to drop off a little bit while his card's insane. I don't know if this card's going to keep going up, right? He had a lot of hype early on. You saw him go back to 1.9 before they all got into packs this weekend. I don't know about Kane. Now, Ronaldo is going to be a card that is elite the whole year. And this is a card where if you see it go back down into that like 4.2, 4.3 range, you got to get it, man. Because this card is unfreaking believable and it's going to stay high all freaking year. So that's something else to keep in mind. Like, this is Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi are different in real life. But in FIFA, they're not that different in real life. They are different players, but in terms of his status, they're just GOATs, right? In FIFA, man, people are using Ronaldo over Messi all day, every day of the week. It's just a thing that's going on. If you don't like it, you don't like it, right? I'm not gonna tell you to get mad at me. I'm just telling you the deal with investments. So I think if Messi, you guys are probably wondering for buys, right? I think this year Messi got cheapest at 2.6 last year. I think there's more coins this year. I think Messi's going to be probably cheapest around 2.9 at 3. So I wouldn't go ahead and buy him right now. You just all need to keep in mind that this year, guys, we have a massive influx of coins onto the market, and what that's actually going to do, guys, is it's going to make players' prices in comparison to last year. These ones are definitely going to be higher. Like you could see this, right, where Marcelo is 928K, where last year I think his team of the year was 600 or 700. Like, people are just willing to pay more. People are willing to pay the big bucks this year for the outside backs. Now, don't get me wrong, this card's actually unbelievable, but I believe Dani Alves was like 375K, 440K last year, and I believe Dani Alves is even over, I think Dani Alves is over 500K right now. I mean, we could double check on that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he's over 500K, and he's playing for PSG. Yes, he's Brazilian, but the links aren't great. It is actually interesting to see all this going down this year with that. So, guys, if you have like really missed the boat on the team of the years, you really haven't, guys. I'm telling you, there's going to be multiple other periods, just like the upgrades, where people aren't going to be able to hold cards. I think the best thing for you guys, man, in terms of buying team of the years, see what goes down during Lunar New Year. If they drop off a ton, then buy them. Otherwise, wait, man. Just wait. Play the waiting game. Let people panic. Let people sell them lower. That's what I would do this year. I think the team of the years could actually rise a ton, guys, in March, April, and May, and then June. I think the team of the years could really shoot up just because of the coins on the game this year. So I think that's something that's totally possible, where we could see the team of the years go higher than we really ever have since like FIFA 15. FIFA, I think when there was coin buying, they were really high then, but that's something that's certainly possible, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video today, I just want to talk about Team of the Years, the best time for you guys to buy them, and what's the situation like. What should you do? Because I'm in that situation as well, where I didn't pick up any Team of the Years for my team, and I'm analyzing and figuring out when's the best time for me to actually do that. So, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys smash the like. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate all the support. Subscribe if you guys are new around here, and thank you, boys. Hope this video helps.